Watching the play, I would like to be distracted by my desire to touch you. I would like to have to focus again and again on the actor's rapid, dense language. This is no comedy, no romance. My desire for you now is curious. It is careful. It is the kind of romantic desire that leads great writers to write timeless poetry and poor writers to write sweet drivel. For there is no greater joy known to humankind than in first holding hands, except perhaps staving off the desire to do so. And that may seem saccharine, but think, touching for the first time is the moment of the passing from you are a human and I am a human and there are thousands of millions of others like you and me, to you are a human and I am human and we are us. This is an intimate moment that, like smoke from clean Japanese incense, is easily dispersed by the wave of a hand. By a wave of the hand. Fate or a brief moment of argument or a chilling of insecurity or a lapse of presence and the spark of our enjoyment of one another may cool. It has happened before. And no one wants cold, everyone wants warmth. But I cannot hold your hand, not yet. I want to know how many brothers or sisters you have. This is about a second date, this second chapter. And are your old parents loving to you and one another? And how well do you love your friends? And how do you discuss ex-boyfriends who you still care for or do not care for or like or do not like? And do you need drugs, legal or illegal, and why? And what music do you listen to? And 1,000 other things like your neck. Do you have integrity and an old soul, a mother's wisdom, and yet do you smile readily, like the jump of a deer, startled? And I want to read your thank you card. And I want to read your thoughts and fall in love too much for just a moment. Then I pull back in. I will pass along your mason jar of pickled beets to my friends who joined us. Pickled beets to my friends who joined us, so rare and thoughtful of you. And I want to eat the other red gift, the one that is for me. I want to see you from the right and from the left. You prefer your left side. I prefer both. Good God. I want to keep my mind and desire at bay. Beauty demands focus early on. Later one can relax into it. As I do when it is snowing and I have had a long day and I sink into my hot tub in awe. And I have brought fresh coffee out with me if it is sunny or cold, local gin if it is dark. And I drink the first two quickly and I sip the second two slowly, and yet I savor not either. And yet I savor either. Well, who knows? Typo or interesting writing. My cowboy hat keeps the snowflakes off of my wrinkled New Yorker, in which 2 of the articles are good enough to frame and put up on a wall where I might reread them forever, and others might enjoy them when they stop by for some reason and wait in my entrance because they do not want to take their shoes off. I would like to want you, but I do not know you, and I finally no longer want what I do not know. It is true, I do not want you. I have not even thought of opening and kissing you and bending, holding and rocking you. I have thought, the Buddha's Heart Sutra, I have always thought, and I am well aware that my thoughts are form and empty and luminous if seen as such, of your hair, your bow and arrow, your eyes, your hammer or saw, your pen or laptop, and your style and your wide white smile and your handwriting. Your words make me want to savor you. I have always been a champion for elegance. I would like to slowly walk back to my house with you. I will kiss you goodnight chastely on the cheek, holding your left shoulder with my right hand. Later, not now, I would like to know, and if not, I would like to be true friends, and that would be a gift, too. Quote, some may think only to marry, others will tease and tarry. Mine is the very best parry. Cupid, he rules us all. A love song written for Romeo and Juliet. That's in the Zeffirelli movie, which I highly recommend. I would like to daydream, and I would like to fly to you and with you. I would like to learn to surf and wear very little for a long time with you. And I would like to jump off a modest cliff over a lake in the old green country with you and dog paddle and dry off. I would like to go to book readings with you and wear white with you. And I would like to admire your stripes and literary sadness and even grow old with you and live in a proud yellow house in a humble cabin. And I would like to raise 10 children or 12 or 3 with you. I am an excellent uncle to many and will make an excellent father and a strong but silly and almost always patient husband. I will make a generous success of myself. And I will make a tireless, charming, stubborn public servant when my sideburns turn white and my eyes crinkle in the sun like the old, lonely, friendly widower this morning on the mountain lookout, who remembers when they put in the first stoplight. I can promise a busy life with peaceful moments, and a warm one and a hard one full of true lessons. I would not like to argue, but to debate. I want not to push you, but to be encouraged by you. I want not to be bored of you, but to laugh at myself. I want to walk behind you, closely following your golden shoulders and pregnant mind. Ooh, stay open. I would not like to think about my walking, but to be present. I want to nearly forget to plan to go on future dates. Together, so lost are we together, but then to go to new old plays and have future unexpected times of discord and degradation of integrity only serve to highlight our woolen romantic friendship within a summer fort. I want to make this play Rye. I would like to remember how my voice grows soft around you. My soft voice surprises me, but not you, for you do not know my normal voice. I would like you to remember your kindness surprises me. I am used to new friends and lovers feeling small around my whirlwind, soon beginning to tear at me for a superiority that I do not claim. I would like not to want, no more, but to have and to let go. The beats are delicious this time of year. I would like to see you. And then the last poem. What is a youth, impetuous fire? This is again a love song from Romeo and Juliet. What is a youth, impetuous fire? What is a maid, ice and desire? The world wags on. A rose will bloom, it then will fade. So does a youth, so does the fairest maid. Comes a time when one sweet smile has its season for a while, then love's in love with me.